All right, y'all. So I was trying to show y'all, but my phone went dead. So I'm gonna try to see if let me turn it sideways real quick. I'm out here on the balcony, chilling with my dog Solo. Solo, Mama's baby. That's Mama's. That's Mama's baby. Come here, like a tail. Say hi to everybody. Solo says, "Do y'all have any treats?" Solo says, "You got any treats for me too for Valentine's Day?" But let me show y'all. So this is the box. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Um, and let me show you. Sparklies. So this is the ring. I think it's gorgeous. Woo. I don't want this to drop. Isn't it pretty? Solo, isn't this sparkly? And then let me show you. So let me put this on my finger. And then this is the two sets right here. Along with the ring. I just started. What happened was my phone went dead. So I just started. But yeah, y'all love it. Isn't it pretty? I was like, thank you, Lord. Girl, I just started. I'm out here right now on my day off enjoying a mimosa. Look how pretty it is out here. Got Solo chilling with mamas. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about picking Symphony up early. Not thinking I am gonna pick my baby up early. I don't want to be up press gorgeous, and that's the way to do it. Right? I was like, Lord, can I have it? I mean, should I be able to wear it on my ring finger? Why not? Right? Yes. Yeah. I left it for you yesterday. Yeah. Make sure you do that. I'm gonna start checking it because the last time I gave somebody my email, um, I don't know what I didn't check it, and by the time I did, it was just too late. So I'll be checking it. And yesterday I took my car to go get fixed, and that popping sound is still happening. I took it to the mechanic shop this morning, a different mechanic shop. They didn't know what it was, so I googled it. It seemed like it's one of those, just a little screw. I don't know what it is, but yeah, y'all. So yeah. So other than that, I'm just relaxing on this This beautiful day. Matter of fact, it's so nice outside. Sola, you want to go for a walk? Yes, I know K Ball, her baby getting big. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I'm super excited about Valentine's Day. When I get home, aren't they so real, aren't they? You know what? A lot of women that I've met that have the journey of TTCN or IVF are some of the most spectacular, realest mamas I've ever met. They are all cool. Y'all, when I get back in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to do the piggy pink, the dip. And I'm going to try to do the swasher diamonds or whatever like that. Solo, you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Ugh, you got something in your eye. You got you got dog boogers. Let mama see if I got something to wipe that off. You say you need what? Oh, I just went yesterday and got mine done. Solo is a tail. Jump, 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 jump. Solo wants to go for a walk. I'll try to, but you know what? I need to get a new camera so I can hold it while I'm doing it. But it's y'all, it's really easy. But today, like I mean, my nails, my dad paid for them for my birthday. Happy birthday! All right, pops. Pops made sure his daughter nails was on the one. Solo, sit down, sit for mamas. Happy eBay got the drills for like $30. All you gotta do is get your nails, get the drill. Once you start, y'all remember like back in the day when we used to do our own nails, like paint them and stuff like that. Once you start doing your own, it's just so easy. It's so easy. You can go, and especially if you have children, you got kids, you can do that stuff at home. I went to the nail shop yesterday by accident, but I went and got my toes done, but the place was empty, and I realized I'm like, is everybody hip to like YouTube learning how to do their own nails? You know, Solo is the tail, mama's baby. Yes, mama's baby. Man, Solo been y'all look. Solo been with me since he was not even 3 weeks. Let me see. Look at that gray hair on my baby. Solo is a tail. Jump, 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 jump. Solo is a tail. That's my dog. Say I'll bite anyone that comes in this spot. I tell you right now. You can go for a walk. You can go for a walk. Walk. All right, we can go for a walk. All right, y'all. Hold on. Like that's true. I've been doing the personal one. Thank you, Solo. They say you look so. Yeah, so this is. Let me tell you something. You see this dog right here? This dog been two ex-boyfriends and a husband, and he's still here. Faithful, 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 faithful old Solo. I remember my ex-boyfriend. He was like, "Get rid of him." I said, "I'll get rid of you before I get rid of Solo. Solo's not going anywhere." And I remember, it's not funny, but I remember when my ex-husband came in the house looking like something from Hellboy. Solo was excited to see him. Was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, I love you, Matt, but if you don't back down, I'm gonna bite you if you don't back up out of here and put the baby down. So yeah, he's a very faithful dog, and I love him, y'all. So peep this. Why the maintenance guy talking about you gonna give me a flower for Valentine's Day? I'm like, where you gonna get your wife for Valentine's Day? Where you gonna get your wife? Make sure you buy her some diamonds. He was like, you don't play with me. Don't play. What, they shooting a video? If you shooting a video, y'all should let me shoot y'all video. Oh, y'all. Okay, so this is what I said I wanted to do. I'm coming up with certain things that I want to do as a hobby. But I'm going back to working on music. Not performing, but just to work on a song. You know what I'm saying? Cuz that's something that I really like and I love doing. But since the whole ordeal with my ex and all that other mess I went through, I put that on the back burner, but I'm really interested in doing that again. Solo, you had to do it right here, huh? It's a good thing I had some baggies on me. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, today is one of those awesome days. You know how you just feel so good? Like everything is just going so perfect. That's how I feel today. Like, oh God, you are just so awesome. You are just so awesome. Like, I'm so grateful for everything. I'm so grateful for my daughter. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful for Solo. I'm so grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for my cousin. I'm grateful for a roof over my head. I'm grateful for my vehicle. Even though it is popping down the street, but I'm grateful. You know what I mean? I'm so grateful. It's a wonderful day today. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this mess off the ground. Hold on. So they find me. Solo. Oh, y'all doing music videos? Yeah, so I'm just really grateful today. Like, it's a wonderful, awesome day today. Come on, Solo. Come this way, baby. And it's so beautiful. I'm gonna wait for about another hour or so. I'm gonna go pick my baby up and let her be on the swings for about a good 2 hours. Cause Symphony don't like to get off them swings. You get her, you take her out the swings if you want to. She gonna be like, ah! Kirking her, screaming and just going off. Yeah, but today is just this. It's just so awesome. Yeah, I don't know why. No, I don't. I know why. It's an awesome day today. It's beautiful out here. Y'all see, I don't got no big coat on. I'm expecting good things. This summer is going to be so marvelous. Whether the Lord comes back or we just going to be grinding and having fun at the same time. Seeing people, seeing your family, you know? Solo, you can't be, y'all know why I call my dog Solo? Let me give you his whole name. His whole name is Solo Lazarus Coleman. Solo came from my brother's name Solomon, who had a nickname Solo. So when my brother passed away, I got a dog and I named him Solo. Now when I got married, it was Solo Lazarus Coleman Hines. And the reason why I call him Solo, hold on, y'all. The reason why I call him Solo, he the only daggone dog that just walks solo. He don't walk beside you. He do his own thing. Isn't that right? I tried to jog with him and walk. I'm like, why can't you be like the rest of the dogs and walk next to me? That's why they call him Solo, because he walks solo. Back in the day, when I was in my early 20s, don't let him see a rabbit or a squirrel. You was going to break some nails. Solo. Mamas, say mamas, it's a beautiful day out here. Wait, it's a beautiful day out here, mamas. And he still look good for How old are you? 13, 12? I can remember Solo's age by my nieces and nephews. Come on. Oh. So, let me tell you. Come on, Solo, let's go this way. It's not funny. But Symphony, she had her little, what is that? A German, two German shepherds? Let's get out of here. Y'all, one time, let me tell you the story. One time, we was at my ex-husband's condo, right? And so I decided to take Ola for a walk. So I just did my nails, just did my toenails and my nails, and they drying. They wasn't gel at the time, but they drying. Me and Sola go walking down the street around the neighborhood. It's at nighttime, and these two puffy dogs. They look like big fat poodles. I'm talking about they look like show dogs, but they was just real puffy. And while me and Sola on a leash, and we go walking past this apartment complex, and the first dog come running up and just stood there like, look at here. Look at this black dog walking through the neighborhood. Then another dog comes up. Both of them look like twins. Like, look at this. Y'all, a lot of you, them dogs came running full force and they jumped us. I was like, get your dogs! Get your dogs! Get your dogs! Oh, you was like, ruff, 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 ruff. Dogs was stomping all on my feet, my toes, and I mean, just everything. And next thing you know, these two white guys running, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I was like, get your dogs, get your dogs. When I looked down, Solo all smiling like mamas, that was fun. I'm looking at him like we just got jumped. What do you mean this is fun? Y'all, I looked at my toenails. Them James. The nail polishes, not nail polishes, but the nail polish was all smeared and messed up. I was so mad. I was so mad that they didn't get them daggone dogs. Come on. I was so pissed. Solo all like, that was so much fun. I'm looking at him like, we just got jumped by two big fat poodles. Big poodles, man. And I know my dog could have handled them, but they were all just, they didn't care. That's why you never, ever should walk your dog without a leash. Ever. Hello. They thought those dogs were so nice and so sweet. Oh, we can walk our dogs. They won't bother anybody. Shoot. And those were two white puppy poodles. Like, look at this. Look who's in the neighborhood. Y'all should have heard me. I was like, get your dogs. Get your dogs. Oh, you heard. All right, Solo, that's enough walking. I'm going to try this new, okay, I bought this new stuff that's supposed to be really good for your nails. It's supposed to, like, when you spray them, what is this? When you spray them, it's supposed to take the nail polish off of it immediately. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put my Swisher Diamonds on. All right, y'all. I'm going back up in here real quick. Hold on. All right, so I'm back, y'all. So I'm back with my diamonds. So today is just going to be a relaxing day for me. Well, I ran all the errands I needed to run. I need to call, what I need to do is call my real estate because it's time for me to renew my license come next month. So I want to do that because I literally have only utilized my real estate license just for two transactions, and that was when I was representing my in laws. And so I'm like, I'm really good at when it comes to property management, but I always wanted to get in selling like luxury properties, like mansions, you know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes that could be a tough market to get inside of, but not too tough. Not too tough. So I'm about to get back in that. I just think I'm just going to explore every avenue of income. I have the time though. I really have the time because um I'm not dating, you know. I don't plan to date. Sometimes I ask myself, you know, like this morning, I had a conversation with myself. Have you ever had a conversation with yourself? Not a crazy conversation, but I think just about 90%, 95 or 98% of us, 99, I would say 99% of us, talk to ourselves, you know. We may be someone be like, should I do this? No, you shouldn't do that because you know you're gonna need this. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you're right. You know, that's not really talking to yourself. No, it is talking to yourself. But this morning I had a conversation with myself. Don't tell anybody. And I was just talking about certain things, you know, that certain things that was on my mind. You know, especially about like with this whole divorce deal and everything, where I'm at right now with it. And how do I feel about it? And I started saying to myself, you know, like, do you really forgive him? I could say, yeah, I do. Because, and I say, yes, I know I have to forgive, so I forgive. But I'm still upset how he carried it. But then I don't want to not forgive because I don't want the Lord to be, I don't want God not to forgive me for the certain things that I did in life. But I'm like, Lord, this is a hard thing to because I still have some emotions behind it. You know what I'm saying? I still do. And so I was thinking like, you know, I just had this whole playback like what if he came back and would he ever apologize? And I was like, nah, he ain't never going to apologize. Well, how do you know? Look at the way he acted in court. He just didn't care. Like he must be one of those type of people that when he's done, that's it. It's just, you know, he's not going to do that. But then I thought, like, you don't know that. You don't know what God can do in the near future. But then I had to ask myself this: would I forgive him? I know I'm supposed to, but I'm not there. Like if my ex husband ever came back and said, "Could you please forgive me?" I'll be like, "Get down on your knees. Matter of fact, call your dad and your lawyers and all of them. Let's put this on camera so the whole universe can see this. Get down on your knees." Sorry. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong thinking, right? That is so wrong. But sometimes I'll get those urges where my not urges, but my mind will just start going here, and I'm like, I want to come back to reality now. Um, but yeah, I'm just being honest, y'all. And then I say to myself, would you ever date anybody right now? Well, I'm not supposed to date anybody. And I don't think it would be healthy for me to date anybody. And I also don't think it would be beneficial to the other person either. Because technically, in God's eyes, I'm still married. But I'm not going to lie. In my flesh, I'd be like, man, we divorced. Next. But I can't be that way. So I'm like, Lord, what do I do about these things? I can focus on materialistic things, I suppose. I mean, the Lord knows what I want. I want a nice big house, a Benz. I love diamonds. No, I don't love diamonds, but I like diamonds. I like shiny things. I like to be able to have dinner parties, inviting guests over and have nice cookouts and gatherings and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. And then I started thinking to myself like, well, how do you feel about him now? For the last 2, 3 years, I've seen him in court. So, but what about the old him? Oh, the old him was cool. The old him was laid back. The old him was fun. But that's not him. I mean, it would be wonderful to have the old him, but the old him has been gone for about a good 3 years. But do you ever think that he would ever come back around? No, I think that by the time he does, it's gonna be a long ways. Like he'll probably be like maybe 43 or 45, and I'll be so done with it that I'll be like, it's cool. Then I ask myself, well, do you ever think that you would allow the grandparents to have a relationship with their granddaughter? At first, I was like, yeah, I would. Then I was like, oh, heck no, because they ruined everything for their daughter. But then I'm thinking, like, did they ruin it or did his father do me a favor? But if he did me a favor, he didn't have to drag me in court the way he did. But the answer is, I would have loved for Symphony to have a relationship with her grandparents. Y'all know how I would have loved that. But what they've showed me, I'm like, heck no, I don't want that around my daughter because I don't know. Maybe they were trying to do something good on his behalf by trying to destroy me, but that's not good. I mean, I'm a mama. I don't know. These are the thoughts that I've had. These are the thoughts that I've had. Do you want to be with your husband now? No. Wait a minute. I would like to be with my old husband, the one 3 years ago. The one that'd be like, babe, or just the encouraging one. But this new person, no. This new person, I look at him and I'm like, he looks something like him, but he doesn't look anything like him. I think I told y'all I had a dream one time where I walked in the room and it was his room and I saw him, but he changed into like 10 different people. So it wasn't him. And I wanted to say, I love you, but I knew that if I said that, he would get very angry at me. This isn't a dream. I also saw in a dream, too, he was in the hospital and his sister was there and he was looking across from his sister and she was looking at him and I was observing the way he looked. Like his sister, he loves his sister very much. That's what I got in that dream, that he loves his sister. That when people don't understand him, his sister understands him. It's kind of like, I guess at the beginning, I felt like I was in love with a crazy man. I mean, as a wife, you will want to be, I mean, not want to be, but you're supposed to be. It doesn't matter if they are sane or not insane. If you signed up for it, you signed up for it. I didn't think it was like that from the beginning. Now, the question is, would I remarry? I'm not supposed to. I don't want to ever get caught up, especially with somebody who's never been married before, to put them in a situation where they are committing adultery. So I would never do that. However, I was shown somebody in a dream, and it was said to me that this is your such and such. And I still don't understand it. I still don't know where that came from. The devil would try to mess you up in certain things. But I'm still asking God, like, what was that for? I mean, the only way I can be remarried again is if my husband dies. And I don't want him to die, you know? When, notice how I said my husband. I meant to say my ex-husband. Plus, I don't think I can ever trust like that ever again. So it'd be nice to have conversation, but then at the end of the day, say deuces, I'm going home. Every man deserves a wife, and every woman deserves a husband that will belong to themselves. Do I think that he will remarry? I do, but I don't think it'll ever work out. So I think it'll end up in a divorce. Or maybe he may come around. He may later on realize what he's done to his first wife was absolutely horrible. I remember one time I was sleeping and he came upstairs and he couldn't sleep. And he said, "Babe, I've did some things in my past." And I said, "Honey, it's okay. If you ask for forgiveness, if you pray to the Lord, then God forgives you." Then he came up and was like, "Babe, I don't understand why my friends don't hang around me." Because he was into music, right? So he wanted he wanted his friends to chill with him and jam out with him. But I'm like, baby, these people got families. Their wives don't want them all out during the hours. I understand because we're both in music, but that's not how it goes. But nobody ever comes around. And I said, because you're too awesome. That's why. I don't know. Do I miss my ex-husband? When we was in court, I don't miss that. 3 years ago, it was it was awesome. It was cool. It was dangerously cool. Would I ever trust anyone? Probably not. Maybe later on when I'm in my 50s or 60s. No, I don't want to say that because life and death is in the power of the tongue. How do I feel about Valentine's Day? It's a nice day. I look at young couples and other couples and married couples, and I love that they celebrate that day. You know, I love that they come together and buy flowers, and love is in the air. People are searching for their mate, and babies are coming, and oh, it's just awesome. Do I feel any type of way about not being? I guess at the beginning, I used to when he first went, but now I'm just like, the only thing I can do is just be happy that I'm here, and I'm very grateful, and I'm grateful for my daughter. You know, no man should be alone, just like no woman should be either. But I don't feel like dealing with another headache. And I'm gonna tell y'all, what I just got through was a headache. And when my cousin be like, not my other cousin, "I want to be in a relation, girl." I just don't have time. I want to focus on just I want to focus on getting my house, just taking care of my daughter, doing what's right before the Lord, getting my house. That's what I really want. I want my house. I want A1 credit. I want my credit score to be in the 800s, okay? That when I go get a house, I have no problem. When I pick it out and say I want that one, I want a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, 3 level, backyard, front yard, driveway, plenty of land, plenty of space, and a lot of light in my house. That's what I want. I want to be able to put something away for my daughter, for my daughter's children. Okay, when she get older, you know, just in case if the Lord don't come back. I just want to be able to take her places and do for her. It's hard though as a single woman, but that's just how it is. Sometimes I feel like, am I the untouchable wife, ex-wife? Do you tell people I'm divorced? And then my divorce has a little bit of embarrassment with it, because it's not like as if I filed for the divorce, he filed for divorce. Do you think that he's dating somebody right now? Probably so. I'm sure he is, and I'm sure she probably looks at my videos. I'm sure he looks at my videos. Would you ever reach out to him? No. No. Because I didn't lose anything. He lost it. He lost it all. See, that's another thing too. Like when you realize your worth, when you realize, like, I ain't no ugly woman. You ain't no ugly person either, man or woman. You deserve the best. You deserve somebody that's going to love you just as much as you love them. And so when they don't do that, when they put you through the stuff and you realize, I ain't got to take this, I think that's when all of that love that you was holding on, you finally let go and it went on their end. And now they start waking up in the morning like, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Like, for instance, my coworker, he really liked this girl. He really, really liked this girl. And they were dating, and he was kind of like a rebound guy. And Valentine's Day coming up, and he wanted to plan something special for her, but he said she's been very distant. So when he told me that, I was thinking, ah, shucks, she falling back for this other dude. And so she blatantly said that he's been trying to come around. They've been talking things out. I'm like, okay, cool. Just fall back from it. Just focus on you. Don't even waste any money, because then blatantly what she's saying is that she's still talking to her ex. I realize that a lot of people, especially, like, for instance, the person that I was dealing with, they have a short fuse with the relationships that they're with. That when they get tired or they want something fresh and new, or new supply, what they call it, they go on to the next person and they dispose the last person as if they were nothing. But see, there's a big difference between someone who does that to an acquaintance, a girlfriend, but it's a huge difference when you do that to a wife. Because when you get married, there's something that happens in the spiritual realm of it. So, solo is so loud. So, in my case, I've learned a lot along the way. I learned to never be afraid of stuff and never be intimidated. I could go through things right now and be like, I could go through things and be like, back in the day, I was probably afraid of it, but I'm like, girl, what the heck you just went through? This ain't nothing. What you saying? Like, I have that attitude now. And no, I don't think. I know I would have never been this way if it wasn't for the things that I went through. You know what I'm saying? So, my ex husband has no idea what he has made out of me or what he helped mold. That I don't tolerate stupid things. And I'm not intimidated because you have a law degree or Esquire is in the or behind your name. That means nothing to me. I really had to stop myself from cursing out his attorney this last email that she sent. Because I was like, if we go into court, I would hate for her to be like, Your Honor, and she told me to do this and do that. Because I was going to tell her to go to hell. But no, that would have been wrong. I was going to tell her, take that certificate and frame it, boo. But that would have been wrong. But he looks so. I don't know what happened, y'all, but we just got disconnected. But I need to charge my phone up. But what I was saying is that I guess I was in my zone talking to y'all about all of the feelings that I'm feeling, especially when it comes to the whole divorce and all this other stuff and where I'm at right now. And some things just really kind of pisses me off, you know? I think the thing that really pisses me off is that I don't know. But I do know. I'm a put away wife now. Like, who the heck wants to be that? You know? And there's a lot of people that don't even know that I'm divorced now. And there's a lot of people that don't even know that I got married. So I'm in a stage of just pretty much really finding myself and just going after things that make me really feel good, from the smell of perfume to focusing on my daughter, getting a better relationship with God, finding my new home, and just, and I am seeing God work in my life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, excuse my makeup. I'm seeing him work in my life. I'm seeing like him really, really work in my life. So, yeah. When I first went through my divorce, I was really upset to think that he was going to be with somebody, not my divorce, but when we first separated, I was really upset to see it. Somebody else is with him, but I'm not upset about that anymore, because it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you're with. If you could never correct the first thing, the second thing, the third thing, then even the fourth and fifth thing is going to fail too. Also, I have questions that I'm asking the Lord, because, like right now, I'm 1 month out of being divorced, actually divorced. And so I'm just like, Lord, was this not in your will? Because you said what you put together, let no man separate. Yet I don't think it's fair that people who intervene in our relationship, including pastors, that did not try to intervene and stop it, because it's like one of those things where, can I get married? Can I actually get married, remarried again? Because I know that I said a couple of weeks back that, well, the Bible says that you can't, you're not supposed to. But it's hard, Like right now, the way I feel is that I don't want to get remarried. Right now, I'm okay by myself, because I'm focusing on myself. And I'm realizing that I don't need a man to vouch my existence or for me to be able to get ahead. I need a man, because God is just, y'all, when I tell you he's blessing me, he is blessing me. I mean, I'm going back into the career that I came from. My business, our business, me and my cousin's business is doing pretty good. I mean, this is just the beginning of it. I'm able to go and shop and buy the things that I want to buy. I'm able to take care of my daughter. My health and everything is being restored. I don't have to ask for permission to do what I want to do. And so that's the excellent part of the whole single side of it. But I also look at the simple fact that I'm only 35 years old. And eventually I do want a son. I don't know if the Lord is going to come back today, tomorrow, or a week, but he knows the desires of my heart. I want to have more children. Now, I can adopt children, but it's like one of those things. I just feel like with this divorce, in a sense, I gain a lot of things, but I also feel like a lot of things were taken away from me too. But then it's like the Lord is showing me another way of actually looking at the things that I think that were, are taken away. And then, I'm still trying to understand the dream that I had about the Lord showing me another. And somebody said, how do you know it was the Lord that showed you this man? I saw this man clear as day, and it was said, this is your husband. But then the crazy part about it is that a couple of days then I had a dream of my ex-husband, and he did something, and I was like, wow, how could y'all have this done? And it was like, well, he's your husband, he came and did it. So I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from. Now, I think most women who want to be married and want to be with the other person, they do want somebody that would love them and cherish them and take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Or not even just take care of them. They could take both. It's both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I did enjoy being a wife, even though my marriage only lasts on paper for 3 years. But I enjoyed um, taking care of him, and I felt like he was taking care of me until the betrayal came. And sometimes I say to myself, Mona, get over it, okay? You're divorced now. And then I'm like, okay, but this was supposed to be till death do us part, so how am I just supposed to get over it? Well, you have no choice. Keep on breathing. You'll find out you're getting over it. Y'all, I be going back and forth with myself sometimes. I do. Trust me, I don't do it in public. I don't. Y'all remember when I was like in 6th grade? Because we used to share rooms. I was sitting up there having a conversation with myself, just arguing. And I was just in thought. And my sister, I'm laying in the bed like, nah. And I'm just arguing with myself, right? And my sister woke up and said, Mona, stop talking to yourself and go to bed. I was like, but y'all can't say y'all sometimes don't have those little conversations to yourself like, I should do this. Nah, but if you do this, this is going to happen. That's how I be feeling about these situations. Like if Slim ever knocked at that door, I'd be like, well, look at what we have here. But then the other side of me like, Mona, you're not supposed to be like that. You got to be Christ-like. You got to be loving. But I'm still a human. And at the end of the day, I was supposed to be his wife, and he messed up on that. But allowing other people to come in between this relationship. But anyway, it's not about that. So I feel like I've forgotten how it was to be because I'm not there anymore. So I'm adjusting my lifestyle to be just a single mother taking care of her daughter, and I am learning a lot of things along the way. Like I'm learning just to be dependent upon God, and that's it. But sometimes you do get lonely, so I do understand why you have these mothers or women that go out to try to look for a companion, because the Bible says it's not good for a man to be alone, and the Lord created that woman for that man, so we are like man, not to be alone. But God knows the desires of my heart. And so I guess that's why we pray the prayer, Lord, lead me not into temptation, because temptation will make me want to go out here and get a new boo. Temptation will make me want to say, you know what? Everybody else get married. Lord, maybe this is what you want. And then the Lord said that he who putteth away his wife causeth her to commit adultery. So I'm like, hey, so that means it's all on him, right? But it also says he who marries her committed adultery. So you saying my new boo, if I get my new boo, even though it's all on my ex-husband's fault, then he has committed adultery. So it's kind of like I led him into committing adultery by being. So I'm just the untouchable woman then, right? Can I keep it real with y'all? Nobody talks about these things. I was looking at Steve Harvey yesterday while I was getting my toes done. His bald-headed self is just laughing with that huge smile. And I'm like, you on your 3rd marriage. Sitting up here making fun of church old women. But you got this book, Act Like a Man, but Think Like a Woman. Or Think Like a Man and Act Like a Woman. I remember I had that book. But you did your second wife Mary wrong, and I'm supposed to I mean, how can you live with yourself? Does anyone ever think about the things that I'm thinking about right now, especially about going into a new relationship with someone? You know what I'm saying? Like, I may be all, it's cool. Then after a while, it's like, no. And then I also, I thought about if I ever did date somebody, he got to be older. I'm talking about older, like with gray hair, older type of. Just be nice to have somebody to have conversation with. And it wouldn't be bad if he had a lot of money. Mona, that's a sin. You're not supposed to think that way. Okay, okay, all right, you're right. But it would be nice. Y'all, I'm just talking and being very transparent. These are things that a lot of people are not going to tell you about the phases of divorce. Am I supposed to walk around like a maid with my head covered? Nope. Because if, I'm not going to say if what Jesus says is true, because what Jesus says is true. My ex-husband put me away. And then I started thinking to myself earlier, what does it mean to be put away? Does it mean to take something and put it on the shelf? You know what I'm saying? And just say, it's bottom line, it's like you pushed them away, like you put them away, like they out of my face, get away. Now I'm good, I'm free, I can go out here and do what I want. So I'm like, I got shelved, huh? Like I'm like in back of the syrup. Like I'm just being very transparent. So if my ex-husband put me away, then the authority of what my ex-husband had, he no longer has it, so I can go out and do me. I guess that's the reason why the Lord says that God says he hate putteth away. Because when you do that, the woman becomes vulnerable. She does. And when another man approaches her, messing with another man's wife, even though there is a certificate of divorce, the Lord knows that because she is not on the same level as a man and becomes vulnerable, she can essentially become the other man's wife. And because she was put away, he caused her to commit adultery. I totally get it. It's one of those things where, yes, a couple of weeks ago I could have, yeah, okay, fine, I'm good, I'll be okay by myself. And then you start feeling in your thumbs like, but I don't have no guy to talk to. But then God starts sending all of these other things to focus on. But at the end of the day, it does feel good when somebody says something nice and sweet to you. Like the other day when I was getting my car fixed, it was so small and so simple. But the guy said, while he was fixing my car, he said, okay. Hi, y'all, I'm back. Sorry. I was speaking to one of the owners. He's like, what are we doing about renting these units? I'm like, this is what we're doing. So, I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I want to go pick up my baby. I'm about to make me some shrimps, y'all. But what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I was talking about my ex, wasn't I? Oh, yeah, I was talking about put away wives. And what a lot of people are not telling y'all about this stuff. These are the things that go through people's minds. This is how my mama curious. She like, look, if the Holy Spirit tell me that's your husband and I'm jumping on it, I'm like, hey. But I'm like, I don't know though. Like, I ain't trying to go to hell and miss out on the boat because I'm sitting up here fornicating and chilling with somebody that's technically not my husband. But maybe God knew that he was going to switch like a 10-speed and not do that. And then somebody said all things are possible. But I'm like, Lord, I don't think you'll be able to fix him. But then me saying that is just like, oh, really? You talking to the one who created him? That is true, Lord. That is true. But I'm like, but Father, I don't know. So in the meantime, between time, what I'm going to do is focus on looking for this house. I've been looking at homes in Fort Washington, Maryland. I've been looking at I'm just going to focus on making money. Because I will say this, one thing that I have realized, y'all, and this is so true, when you don't have a man and you are focusing and you just working, money is just coming. And I'm going to tell you something. Ever since my divorce happened, God has been opening up doors. Like, he's been, like, opening up opportunities. People are just like, look, I'll look out for you. Like, I'm just like, whoa. So the Lord, like, Mona, I got you. And I do love the simple fact that, you know, my family, I love them. I love my family. So, yeah. And getting healthy is a main thing for me. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy, vibrant. I just want to be healthy and I want to take care of my daughter. And I'm going to look forward to the day that my ex-husband kicks the mess out of himself for messing up. I know he is. You know, I know he is. I know one day he gonna wake up and be like, "What have I done?" And I'll be like, "You messed up. That's what you've done. You messed up. You want my forgiveness?" Hmm. Look, you shouldn't think that way. You shouldn't think that way. But no, I don't know. I don't know. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So other than that, like I said, it's basically just getting everything together. Like I said, I'm about to go ahead and do my nails. So, mm, it sucks too, you know. And I'm just being transparent with y'all. It sucks knowing that, you know, you're divorced. And it's even more embarrassing knowing that he divorced you. Like, you didn't even divorce him, he divorced you. He said, I don't want to be with you. But going back to the put away wife and how God hates put away because what it leads to her committing adultery. He caused her to commit adultery. I do like that part though. Not committing the adultery, but it's not my fault. You caused me to do that. And I did pray. I did say, Lord, please stop this. So it wasn't just my ex-husband to, well, no, it was him, but it was those who came in when God said, let no one put asunder. Y'all also helped out in that too. But then the whole messed up thing about it is that if I get a new boo, then I'm causing him to commit adultery. What's a girl to do? Well, I suppose I could just focus on getting a house and some diamonds and a new car. Lord, I like that Benz. Maybe I can do things like, you know, with the business, the bottle of waters, giving back to the community, just helping other people in their walks of life, taking care of my daughter, which I have that's so dear to me. That's what I can do, you know. But it's still, you know, you still have this emptiness feeling where it's just like, so I'm like, hmm. So I'm like a put away person, huh? Hmm. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Sorry, y'all. I had to put that stuff away. I don't even think anyone is even listening to anything what I'm saying, but a lot of people are not saying this. Some people are like, you can get married again. I'm like, that sounds good. But you ain't got a heaven or a hell to put me in. I need to ask, Father, can I get married again? Can I? It's not my fault. I didn't divorce me. Can I get married again? Would you want somebody other than your ex-husband? Well, this is the thing. When you walk down the aisle or you go to the justice of peace, or this is your first marriage, this is the first time you do something, so it can be the last time that you would ever do something. That's just something major in your life. So I had this beautiful dress. I had a beautiful wedding that a lot of people didn't like. A lot of people were just jealous. They were just jealous. They were. But it was just the best day of my life. But how do you top that out with something new? And is that supposed to be the first day and the best day of your life? No, it's not, because that only happens one time. So, if I ever decide to date again, who is going to want to date somebody like me who sees my whole everything on YouTube of my ex-husband, my losses of my babies that went on to be with the Lord, my rants and everything, and even my feelings? Like, who would want to be like, that's my wife? You know what I'm saying? Solo? Hold on, y'all. I bought some things from eBay. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Oh, I bought another ring. I don't know what's up with me and rings. Ooh, this is shiny. But look, I don't think this is I don't know what's up with me and rings. I don't know if it's because people may look at me and be like, oh, she has a man. Oh, she's engaged. Or, oh, y'all, this one is gorgeous. Y'all want to see this one? Oh, look at the diamonds on this rock. Oh, 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 oh. I got this from eBay. Hold on, let's put this on real quick. I'm trying to say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Woo, honey. Wait a minute. Happy Valentine's Day to me. Oh, honey, Elizabeth is turning right now. This is nice. Y'all, I think I paid like $2 for this. Isn't it pretty? It don't look like this, though. But this is pretty. Let me see my other package. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Like, I like fashion stuff, because when you do nails, you can put on a nice rock and go for it. People believe it. Let me tell you something. When you have a rock on, you don't have to deal with trying to explain to people that you're not in a relationship. This is another thing I got from eBay. What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this from eBay? Oh, these are Cynthia's bows. My baby got bows. I forgot I bought her some clips. Aren't these cute? Y'all, that ring is something. This cannot be 925, or is it? Isn't it nice? You can just about buy anything from. It looks fake though. The ring looks really, really fake. But it's still cute for a fake diamond. Today is called Diamond Day. Isn't it amazing? Once you get something, you just say, all right, on to the next. But yeah, so people don't talk about these put away these. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see which one looks almost real. Look at these diamonds. Look at these fake gold diamonds. They're not real diamonds. Y'all, thank y'all for letting me talk. But nobody's going to say anything about that when it comes to marriage. They're not going to say that you're going to have them days where you're feeling like, you know, oh well, and in other days you feeling like, Lord, is there anything for me? Am I always going to be by myself? This is not fair. And how are you going to feel, Lord, if I do get into a relationship or get in a relationship with someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is going to tell you the truth, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. It's been only a month since I've been divorced, but I don't feel like I'm divorced. I mean, I know I'm divorced. Like, sometimes I have to remind myself, like, that's my ex-husband. I don't look at our pictures because I'm so disgusted with him that I'm just like, ugh, whatever, you know. But it's not one of those, oh, this looks really nice, y'all. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? And I guess, like, me getting rings and stuff, it just makes me kind of feel like, I don't know, that I got a rock on my hand, you know. Maybe God wanted me to be single for a reason. I could never. Would you ever trust somebody? No. But the other person may be different, so. But didn't you say you would date someone older? You gotta be 45, 50 on up. But you're not supposed to date anybody. I know that. I know I'm not supposed to. But God knows my heart. God knows my heart. It's some of y'all that's just like, I've been waiting for 15 years and you know you gotta do what you gotta do. Girl, that's horrible, man. That's just wrong. That's just, it sucks. It's freaking sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I don't trust anybody. I'm sorry. No, I'm not even sorry. I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody be like, oh, you're so nice. Can I take you out? No, thanks. But thanks for asking. That really made my day. Just like I said, when I went to the mechanic, I don't know if I got cut off, but he said, like, okay, princess. I said, oh, that made me feel so good. That made me feel so wonderful. He called me a princess. Although you can call me queen, but he called me a princess. My ex-husband used to call me pork chop. He used to say, all right, pork chop. And for some odd reason, I would just visualize a pork chop with some legs. I'm like, he must like pork chops. But the whole time we was talking about some cartoon and a dog named Pork Chop. And I'm thinking, why would you name me Pork Chop after some dog? I called him Boo and Pumpkin and Babe or Pumpkin Patch. You know what I really hated the most about this divorce? It's how they said, we, the court, finds the divorce a divorce. The divorce was a failed marriage anyway. It was only for 3 years. I just felt like so disposed, like flushed down the toilet. And how everybody just said Miss Hines, not Mrs. Hines, but Miss Hines. They just had to just rip that apart. You know, I think about that song by Jackie Wilson, to be loved, oh, what a feeling to be loved. You know, I don't know. And then again, like I said, you asked me this question, would you ever want to be back with your ex? No, I don't. He doesn't deserve me. But I would like to be with somebody who would love me, even though I'm not supposed to be with anyone who would love me, even though that's going against what God has for me, is that you're not supposed to be, especially if you're divorced, because you only get married one time. But like I said before, and I said and I meant it, if I ever come across the person that was shown in my dream, oh, I'm getting married. Y'all could be like, it doesn't say, the Lord showed me this was the one right here and I'm going for it. Then I would know for sure. I would never pursue this guy, ever reach out to this guy. But if I ever come across it, then I know that that is ordained by God. And I don't care what anybody say. So at least I got video to back it up. But nobody's going to tell you the truth about marriage, and divorce. Nobody's going to tell you the truth about these things. I'm going to go pick up Symphies at 3. Nobody tells you the truth that you're going to have good times and you're going to have hard times. But when you go through a divorce, the reality is going to hit in you that it's not like you can go out and date somebody right now. And some people, but like my God sister, so sis, you telling me you're going to be single for the rest of your life? First of all, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. It sucks. So you're not going to date nobody? I'm not supposed to. And I'm going to be honest with you. I want my own. Even if somebody put up in the bins, blinging like what? With a knot full of money, like, hey, I'm going to be like, deuces, talk to the hand. I got my own over here. What do you want? Everything has a different meaning, y'all, since a divorce. You listen to love songs and realize I can't really, it's not pertaining to me. Although it sounds so pretty. That's why I'm so looking forward to doing my own album again. Because I can really talk about, like, how I really feel about that. So if you are married, enjoy it. Oh, it's so wonderful. I love looking at couples. I'm like, they look so cute together. Oh, I love looking at couples that are married or young couples. Like I saw this young couple, they moving in and thinking to myself, y'all shouldn't be shacked up before y'all get married. But they were so cute. She was fixing his collar and stuff and he was, they were getting their little place together. And I said, I hope they make it and get married. Oh. And I'm thinking, like, am I old? I'm only 35 years old. Is this it for me? He who puts his wife away causeth her to commit adultery. And I can definitely understand that because you do sometimes as a single woman, you think like, I would like for a father figure for my daughter or maybe in the near future a man to protect the household or, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, it's time for me to go. Thank you for letting me talk, vent, and be real and honest with y'all. I've been going on for over an hour. Ain't there nobody looking at this. Ain't nobody looking at this. Y'all looking at these diamonds over here, these fake diamonds. Anyway, y'all, I'll speak to y'all later.